What is the ideal partner for Chinese women? Are you the ideal partner for Chinese women? Now please go to the bathroom. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, if you were a Chinese woman, would you like to date yourself? Would you? No, you wouldn't. See, that's why you're still single. But don't worry, today I will give you some crucial tips to help you become the ideal partner for Chinese women. Trust me, it will change your dating life with Chinese women completely. First of all, let's watch one video together.
肯定要对我好，其次的话对双方的父母要好嘛，然后有事业心这些。
孝顺，主要就是孝顺，还有对我好。要求的话会对我好一点，然后人的话就是说品质不要有什么问题，然后上进一点吧，大概就是这样子。
我觉得两个人，三观很重要吧，就是三观要合，两个人对同一件事情的看法，然后对未来的看法，我觉得都要差不多相同，不然我觉得将来两个人生活在一起的话，会有很多的分歧，就是再怎么喜欢的感情也都会败给现实的，所以我觉得三观很重要。
没啥条件啊，没有什么条件啊，能过得去对我好就行。当我男朋友，然后会照顾人，然后思想方面会成熟一点，会多在意我的想法一点。
能聊得来吧，跟我在一起至少能让我开心嘛，就是能哄我开心。其他的话要求不多，对我好吧，真心的对我好的那种。
就是一定要有孝心、有上进心、有责任心。
做我男朋友的要求的话，其实挺简单的，有上进心，然后肯为我们的未来去努力就行了。然后其他的话就孝顺吧，然后顾家一点的，我不喜欢就喜欢玩的那种。对，
就是对方一定要有上进心。我比较喜欢那种有潜力的那种，然后对工作呀、对家庭都比较有责任的那种，就是责任心比较强嘛。对我好啊。 对他好，我喜欢啊，他喜欢，很 man 的那种。我比较喜欢一些男孩子注意一些小细节吧。我喜欢就是暖心一点的，然后。
As you can see, these Chinese girls, they all love guys with the following qualities: ambitious, caring, and family-oriented. Sounds so common and so easy, right? Sounds like you are already one of them. Sounds like you already succeed. Honestly, I think they didn't give enough details and didn't explain well. Of course, it's just a short interview. So today it's my duty to explain more and give you some more useful, crucial tips to help you become the ideal partner for Chinese women. Number one, you need to have ambition, motivation, and potential. Why ambition? Ambition has nothing to do with your current financial status, okay? You can be a broke guy with ambition and you can be a rich guy without ambition. Yeah, don't be so surprised. There are some trust fund babies, they have no ambition in life at all. Let me give you an example. Even though you are so broke now, you still have a dream of buying a nice car, a nice big house one day. Then you are considered as ambitious. Trust me, Chinese women won't leave you because you are broke, but they will definitely leave you if you are broke and unambitious. Why? Because they can't see hope with you. You know, what type of life can you guys have if you are so content and so happy, so satisfied working at McDonald's every day, huh? So most of you just don't understand. Women don't choose to leave you because you're broke. They choose to leave you because they don't see hope. And it is a terrible feeling to live a life without hope. You know, you don't get it. So some guys will just call girls gold diggers because they're so broke. Come on, it's not because you're broke. It's just because you're broke, lazy, and unambitious. Why motivation then? Okay, once you have ambition, you have to work for it, right? You will say, yeah, I will do it. I will work for it. Don't worry. But how long can you last? And how long can you keep doing it? Most of you will just quit because you don't have enough motivation to keep you going, to keep you working for your dream. So why don't you have motivation then? Because there is no strong reasons for you to be motivated. Maybe because people around you are not that important to you. You know, you are not so desperate to provide a better life for them. You know, they could be your parents, your girlfriend, your wife, or your children. or because you are so content and so satisfied with your current life, you know, you are so happy just working in some, I don't know, like below the average salary job. You just don't have the urge to become the better version of yourself. I don't know. All I know is that ambition without motivation, it means nothing. Why potential then? Because if you only have ambition, motivation, without potential, okay, without potential, it still doesn't make you achieve much. Why? Because you don't have the potential for doing a particular thing. You can't fully develop your potential. You can't make sure you will be excellent in doing such a thing in your career, you know, in that field. So that's why it's so important to find your potential and find the right career. For example, you are a talented salesman material, but you end up doing some engineering job, then you can't fully develop your potential, and your passion, your motivation will die out one day. Why? Because you are doing your engineering job. You feel like 10 years later still the same, because you know it's not the right career for you. It can't develop the fully potential of yours. That's why I said potential is very important to support your ambition and motivation. I would say for most of us, if we have three of them, ambition, motivation, and potential, we won't be broke. We will live quite a right life at least, okay? Number 2, you need to be a loyal man. Loyal man in Chinese is called 专一的男人. 专一的男人. So what is a loyal man? A loyal man is someone that once you start a relationship, you only focus on that woman. No second thought, no mucking around, no flirting around with the girls from your office. You're not even interested in other women at all. You know, that's why you're called 专一的男人, 专一的男人, okay? That's why it's so precious for Chinese women. They just don't want someone who just flirt around, girls look at me, they want me as well. You're not the only one, because they all want me. They don't want that type of playboy, okay? What I'm trying to say is that there are two types of loyal men. First type, they are so deeply in love with the current woman. They don't have any interest in other women at all, you know, because they're so content, so happy with that current woman. You know, they don't have to pretend, they don't have to control themselves, they don't have to constrict themselves. They just naturally, okay? Second type, they are in a relationship, they are married, you know, they are trying to control themselves and don't step out of the marriage. They give themselves limits and boundaries because they know they have much more responsibilities and identities. So Chinese women, usually they prefer the first type, you know, just naturally when they are falling in love with someone. They only focus on that person, you know, no second thought. Some people are just born like a playboy, playgirl, you know, you can't really blame. They just can't stay with just one person for the rest of their life. You know, there are people like that. Don't be so surprised. Some people just can't because it's so boring for them to stay with the same person for decades. So not only Chinese women, I think all the women in the world, they prefer the first type, the natural loyal type. Because this type of guy is so rare nowadays. You know, it's just like diamond, like gem. It's just so hard to find nowadays. Once they are in love, they will completely commit to that person. They are not interested in other women at all. That's why I say this type of quality is so important and so crucial if you want to become the ideal partner for Chinese women or any other women. Number 3, you need to be a reliable and responsible man. When bad things happen, you will not become a coward, you know, you will not run, you will not let the girl to deal with it, okay? You will try to fix it. For example, when the light is broken, you will say, hey, honey, can you go call the electrician? Or when the fridge is broken, you know, hey, can you call the landlord? Can you call someone else? When your neighbor comes and complains about something, then you say, oh, I don't know, maybe my girlfriend, she did it accidentally. I'm so sorry. Maybe my wife did it. I will let her know, maybe, or I will let her contact you later because I don't know what happened at all. Then what are you talking about? You can still try to fix it, okay? You can still try to understand what was going on, and even though you don't know nothing, okay? You just can't just push everything to the girl, you know? Then, you know, you are not reliable, you are not a responsible man, because when things happen, all you know, just run and hide in your bedroom. This one is extremely important. Trust me, if you have it, it will be a charisma. Men should be like men, don't act like women. Men should provide and protect. Another example, say she got pregnant accidentally. What will you do? What will you do then? Will you tell her to get abortion, or will you just break up with her, or will you get married to her, or whatever? I don't know what type of agreement you guys have. What will you do? Okay, a responsible man will be responsible for his behaviors because you didn't complain anything when you were having fun without any protection. And then when things happen, you will say, oh, it is not my fault. I didn't know it works like that. I didn't know anything about the pregnancy and the baby thing. I didn't know anything about women's body. Not my fault. I don't want to be responsible for this. Number 4, you need to be a respectful man. Whatever happens between you guys, please always remember to be a gentleman. Don't insult her or call her names when you guys are fighting or arguing, say like, 我操你全家, 贱女人, etc. Doesn't matter who you are. The moment you start insulting others is the moment you start losing your points. Why? Because no one is gonna listen to some hysterical person. It will also make you so low as well, right? Learn to respect her culture and habits. Don't say, oh my god, so disgusting when she's eating some delicious chicken feet, etc. I mean, you are kissing that mouth every day. Why don't you say, oh my god, so disgusting when you are kissing her mouth? Also, I heard some guys say, I like domestic violence. I like punching women. I like hitting her in the face. You know what? Get lost and enjoy life behind the bars. Those are the 4 crucial tips I give you to help you become the ideal partner, the perfect husband, boyfriend for Chinese women. And how about appearance? You may ask me, how about the height and the weight and the hair color or 6 packs or whatever? Honestly, I can't really give you any advice on appearance because Chinese women are the same with other women. We all have our own preferences. Some Chinese women prefer tall guys, some prefer short guys, some prefer chubby guys, some prefer skinny guys, some prefer hairy guys, some prefer balding guys, and some even prefer stinky guys. I don't know. So I can't really give you any advices on appearance, but I do have one tip for you. Please always remember to maintain a healthy figure and dress nicely. Why? Because if you have a healthy figure, it means you are taking care of yourself, you are not indulging yourself, you are not living a sloppy life. And why dress nicely? Because no one likes a messy guy with hygienic problems. Okay guys, do what I said and I hope you find your perfect Chinese woman.